Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their abilities, and pushing forth the word whether people hear or forbear. All right? So Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And this is basically pertaining to how these people in the world, they don't really understand what it means, what the return of Yahawah entails, okay? Because we, in the truth, knowing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai pertaining to this wicked kingdom, we understand that Yahweh Shai is coming for judgment. Yahweh Shai is coming with a sword. He's coming to plead with all flesh. Okay, and the people don't understand that. Okay, but they're gonna know. They're gonna find out that if you're not one of His elect, He's not there for your turn. Okay, He's gonna come to render judgment for your wickedness. All right. So let's get into it. Lord willing, this will be edifying. So it says here in Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, so again, woe unto them that desire the day of the Lord. And again, we desire the day of the Lord because we understand what it means. Those that are in the truth, we understand that the return of Yahushua, the day of the Lord, the day of wrath, represents salvation unto the elect. Okay, all right, it represents the end of this wicked kingdom, the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth. Earth will dwell in righteousness. That's what we understand. But to those that are not in the truth, if you're not a follower of Yahushua, you're an enemy unto Him, and He's gonna come back and see you as such. Okay, He's gonna come and render judgment. Okay, for those that have bowed down and worshiped this wicked system by bowing down and taking the MOTB, the micro C hip, those that have blasphemed against the Lord, those that were idolaters, those that didn't know the Lord. Okay, mostly the heathen and the 2/3. Well, it's mainly the heathen and the 2/3. Okay, so that's why it says woe unto you, because again, the only people that are really going to rejoice and be glad at the return of Yahushua are His elect, those that are patiently waiting for Him. Okay, the others are gonna lament and be sorrowful. Okay. So again, it says the day of the Lord is darkness. That darkness, on a spiritual sense, is because the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not going to be out there no more. Okay, the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not going to be preached. You're not going to see any more preachers in the highways and byways in the time of darkness, in the time of destruction, in the time of wrath. Okay, the elder apostles and the men on down, we're not going to be out there. We're not going to be posting videos anymore. It says even that the Lord is going to shut our mouths. Okay, even now we're coming into a time of the famine of the word, as it is prophesied in the scriptures. Okay, and again, it is also darkness because that's a representation of chaos. Okay, evil on top of evils. Okay, so one that if you're not protected by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, as it says, wisdom and knowledge, meaning the word, meaning your faith, is what's gonna be it's his treasure. Okay, let me bring that out real quick. Isaiah 33 and 16. So like Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. The stability of thy times, in the times of what? In the times of evil. If you have wisdom, which is the fear of the Lord, and knowledge, meaning to depart from evil, you're going to be stable in the times of evil. Why? Because furthermore, the Lord is going to protect you. The eyes of the Lord are upon those that fear Him. That's why the Lord is going to deliver those that serve Him out of 6 troubles, from famine, from death, from pestilence, from war. Okay, that's what we're expecting. That's why we're not worried. That's why, as it says, the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, okay, but of love, okay. But He has given us the spirit of faith, okay. That's why we're not worried about the things that are going to happen, because that's not that the evils are sent to punish the wicked, not to punish the righteous, okay. Okay, so again it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure. Okay, so again, the world doesn't push the fear of the Lord. The world, under the evil vibration that Isa Edom, the ruler, the so-called white man, pushes, It's only it's nothing but a philosophy that is adverse to the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Rather than to fear the Lord, they teach you that there is no power. Okay, that matter of fact, they teach us that He is the power. Okay, setting Himself up as the Son of the Most High, setting Himself up as the people of the Lord. With Caesarea Borgia. Okay, as the image of the Messiah, which we know that the Messiah was not a so-called white man. He had woolly hair. Okay, he's a so-called black man with feet that as if it were burned at furnace. And if your feet are burned at furnace, the rest of your body is gonna look the same way. Okay, so we know that Yahawashi was is a so-called black man. Okay, but again, that all comes with the knowledge. Okay, that's why when Yahawashi comes back through the knowledge, we're looking forward to these things. We're looking forward to these things, man. Okay, that is our expectation. That is our faith. That is our hope. Okay, to see the downfall of this kingdom, to see the judgment. It says the saints shall rejoice in judgment. Okay, right? So to see people dying left and right, we understand that it's because they're wicked. We're not gonna mourn. We're not gonna bug out because these people are dropping dead like flies. We're gonna know that's because they refuse to hearken to the warning. They refuse to hearken to the ways of the Lord. They refuse to repent and to seek the Lord. Okay. So again, back to Amos 5 and 19. So I'll read that again. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, so it's only going to be chaos. If you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and the fear of the Lord, it's not that those evils are sent to destroy you. Okay, they're not sent for, you can't be expecting salvation if your whole life you were walking in darkness. The only thing that you're going to be expecting is death and destruction. Okay, as it says, there are many that walk in the wide path that leads unto death and destruction, but only few find the path that leads unto life, the straight gate. Okay, the path of the difficulty. Okay, you're going against the grain. You're going against the ways of the world, man. Right? He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So those that fear the Lord, those that are walking according to His ordinances, we're walking as prey in the earth. Okay, because Satan is searching is searching those that fear the Lord to take them out of the truth, to destroy them. Okay, we become a target to the fact that we're now enlightened to the truth. Okay, so now it says here, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. That goes into the tribulation, the chaos, the evils that are gonna happen one after another, after another, after another. You will not be able to escape it, man. Okay, you might be able to run away from a tsunami just to die because of an earthquake. You might be able to survive a plane crash just to die just to get hit by a bus. Okay, all these things are gonna happen. You might be able to survive the famine, but you get shot in the head. Okay, it's just gonna be evils on top of evils on top of evils, and even that is gonna mess up these people's mind because they're not gonna be stable. If you're always on alert mode, if you're always on how can I say that, you're always on a state of danger. You're always in a state of survival. Here we go. If you're always on survival mode, you're gonna bug out. You're gonna end up making decisions that are irrational. Okay, rather than those that fear the Lord, those that walk in the knowledge and wisdom, they're gonna be stable. That's what that stability is gonna represent. The fact that we understand that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is sending all these plagues upon the earth, and that these plagues are sent as an amendment and a scourge unto the wicked, and not for the righteous. Okay, the righteous, they hope for peace. Okay, they hope for everlasting life. Okay, so it says here, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? It says here in Amos 8 and 11, and behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And that's why we push the importance, we push the urgency to seek after the Lord now. Call upon the Lord while He may be found, because in those times it's not going to be the time to break down precepts. It's not going to be the time to tell you who the beast in Revelation is. We're not going to tell you that. We're not going to tell you anything, man. If you're not getting this knowledge now, In the time of destruction, it's going to be too late. And you can put that into perspective onto the parable of the five foolish, the five wise virgins and the five foolish virgins. All right, you can go look it up, man. All right, you want to make sure that you're a part of those five wise, okay, the five wise virgins that ended up getting delivered, that ended up being partakers of the marriage of the lamb. Okay, and just as it says, blessed are those that are partaker into that marriage. Why? Because they're gonna obtain salvation, while the others are gonna be left behind. Okay, left behind to be destroyed. Just as it says, the 2/3 were left therein. Okay, and were cut off, meaning they were killed. Okay, why? Because of their unbelief. Just as it says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay, so your unbelief, your unbelief, the unbelief of many is gonna be their cause of death. Okay, in the times to come. So it says here in 2nd Ezra 15:5, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the earth. Who's doing these things? It's the Lord. The Lord. Okay, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Why is the Lord sending all these plagues, all these evils upon the earth? Okay, why is the Lord sending darkness upon the earth? Because of the wickedness that is being made on the earth, under the vibration, under the rulership of Esau Edom. Just as it says in Isaiah 60, the earth is covered in darkness, meaning in wickedness, and the people in gross darkness. So even these people, as it says, Babylon had been a golden cup and that made the whole earth drunken. These people are drunk by philosophies and doctrines that are of the devil. Okay, that are not of the Most High but of the devil, and that's why evil is being promoted all over the world. Okay, the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua are not promoted in the world, man. Only a few call upon the name. Only a few seek after truth, seek after the Lord in truth and sincerity, and those are the ones, Lord willing, we're a part of that number, that are going to be delivered, that are going to obtain mercy in the times of destruction. As it says, in the times of wrath, remember mercy. Okay, and that's what we're seeking for. We're seeking for the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because we understand that evils are coming. Okay, not good. It says evil are come. Behold, evil is come. Okay, there's nothing good awaiting for this kingdom, and we're seeing it. The minds of the people are becoming worse and worse. The youth is completely destroyed, man. Okay, the economy is about to crash. Okay, they're about to implement the MOTB, wars and rumors of war. Okay, we're at the end times, man. Okay, as a matter of fact, the end times were Yahawashi was at the arrival of Yahawashi on the earth. Okay, once Yahawashi stepped into the scene, that was the beginning of the end. Okay, just as it says, but now it says, just as they said back then, salvation is nearer than we believe. How much more now? Okay, we can feel it, man. We're at the end of the kingdom of the so-called white man. Okay. It says here, but again, the Lord is bringing these evils because of the wickedness. And if you're not following after the ways of the Lord, you're following after the devil, and you're an enemy unto the Lord, and he's going to come and judge you. Okay, just as it says in Isaiah 66:15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury. Yeah, so again, the Lord is gonna come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury. To render what? His anger against the wicked. Okay, the Lord is not coming back to give hugs and kisses if you're not with him. Okay, the Lord is gonna rejoice with his elect, and he's gonna come to render vengeance, to render his anger, to render his fury upon those that have disobeyed his laws, upon those that have not worshipped him as he was meant to be worshipped. Okay, as those that instead of following after the ways of righteousness, chose to delight in the ways of darkness, as it says, all day that Salakia, just as it says in John 3, all those that believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai are not condemned, but them that believe not are condemned already. They're already done. Just the fact that you don't believe in Yahawashi, in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you're condemned already. You're just walking dead. You're just waiting upon judgment. That's your whole purpose, to walk on this earth, for you to be judged. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen to a lot of people, man, because that's what the Lord is waiting for, man. He's waiting to render His wrath, His anger with fury, okay, and His rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by His sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, no a few, no many. The Lord is coming to chop off a lot of heads. A lot of heads are going to be rolling in that time, and even before that, as it says, just as the Lord said. Let me bring that out real quick. Because before even Yahawashi shows up, the world is already going to be in a state of chaos. The world is already going to be in a state of darkness. Okay? It says here in Luke 12 and 49, I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? So again, the situation upon the earth is going to be a situation of chaos, a situation of evils upon the earth way before Yahawashi shows up, man. But again, if you have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you put your trust in Him, He will deliver you from the same. Because again, the evils are not sent for the righteous. Okay, the evils are sent for the wicked. Okay, the Lord will not punish those that are doing right by Him. Okay, those that serve Him will not be punished. Okay, just as it says, whom let me bring it up, man. Let me bring it out real quick. Second Ecclesiastes 2 and 10, I believe, which reads, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Okay, and that's a rhetorical question, because no, man, it never happened that someone trusted in the Lord and was confounded. Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon Him? And again, you have to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. But again, when you think about these things, did anyone ever trust the Lord and was confounded? The only reason you would be confounded is because of your lack of faith. If you were to be confounded, is because you weren't fully in tune, fully persuaded in your mind. That's the only reason you could be confounded, because of doubt. Okay, if if you do not abide in the fear of Yahweh until the end, that's when you're gonna receive your that's gonna be your downfall. The fact that you do not have faith unto the end. That's why it says, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." Okay, so if you drop the ball at the last second, right in front of the end zone, you're not gonna get your point, man. Okay, you're not gonna get your touchdown. You have to go until the end. Okay, so if you do not abide in the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai until the end, you dropped it. That's the only way. If you forsake the Lord will forsake you. Okay, just as it says, if you're ashamed of the words, if you're ashamed of the testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, in this wicked earth, the Lord also will be ashamed of you. The Lord also will reject you. Okay, that's the only way that you're gonna be found confounded, that you're gonna be left to be destroyed with that you're gonna have a same lot as the wicked, if you turn your back on the Lord. Okay, so again, it says here in Revelation 1 and 7, and behold, it's like a behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they also which pierced Him. So again, that goes into reincarnation, because those that pierce Yahweh Shai, man, they're 2,000 years old, man. Right? So what that means, that in the reincarnation they're gonna come back, and the Lord's gonna put it in their spirit to remember that they are the ones that pierced Him. When Yahawashi pierces the clouds, those that pierced Yahawashi are gonna remember. They're gonna feel it in their spirit, like, shit, man, He's coming. He's not coming for my benefit. He's not coming to beat me up. He's not coming to give me the kingdom. He's coming to kill me. Okay? And it says here, all kindreds, not some, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of Him. That goes into the other nations, okay, the Gentiles, and that goes also with the 2/3, because they also forsook the Lord, and they're gonna have to be partakers of the destruction. Okay, it says here, all kindreds of the earth, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of Him. Even so, amen. Okay, they shall wail. Okay. They're not gonna dance and rejoice and be happy. No, the whole earth is gonna lament when they see Yahweh Shai coming back. First off, because that's not who they're expecting to pierce the cloud. Okay, they're expecting Cesare Borgia. Okay, but when they see Yahweh Shai already, that's a complete that's a complete that's a complete breakdown of a stumbling block. Okay, that's a complete breakdown of your foundation. When they see a so-called black man piercing the clouds with spiritual power in a spiritual body, okay, you can't that's coming back with anger. Okay, you're first off, if you're a so-called white man, you're gonna remember that what your people have done, what your nation has done unto his people. That's what you're gonna, the guilt. Okay, the guilt, all these mixed emotions that are not good. Okay, the guilt, the sorrow, lamentation, all these things are gonna be mixed, and you're gonna feel it in one moment. Some people might even give up the ghost right there and then. Okay, so it says here, even so, amen. So again, I wanted to bring it to the point of that when they see, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Okay, and we had a small, we had something that is similar in the time of the first Exodus. Okay, well, when I'm gonna bring it out, but that wailing is gonna be worldwide. Okay, it's gonna be a global wailing, man. Okay, just as it happened in the time of Egypt, the night where the angel of death, which was Yahawashi, okay, came and smote Egypt and killed all the firstborn. Okay, so again, that lamentation, that mourning is gonna be on steroids, because now it's gonna be on a global scale. Okay, so it says here, and I'll build it up. It says here in Exodus 12 and 12, for I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn of the land of Egypt. So that's the Most High speaking unto Moses. Both man and beast, and against all the powers of Egypt will I execute judgment. I am the Lord. Okay, so that's the Lord telling Moses what's about to happen. Okay, and the blood shall be upon you for a token upon your houses when ye are, and when I see the blood, Salakia, I will pass over you. The plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. So again, in the modern day, the land of Egypt represents the whole earth, because again, as it says, the Lord is going to send plagues upon the whole earth for the wickedness that is being promoted on the earth. Okay, so again, the Lord is gonna do a second, is gonna do an Exodus 2.0 on a greater scale, as it says in Jeremiah 15. Okay, Jeremiah 15, or I believe 16, as it says that the first Exodus will not be spoken of anymore, but they're gonna speak about how that the Lord had delivered his elect the second time. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, but it says here, and again, it says that the Lord will execute judgment. Okay, but then the same way that the Lord is going to execute judgment, he is also going to execute salvation for the elect, for those that put their trust in him. Okay, those that feared him in truth and sincerity. Okay, those that forsook evil and walked in the light. Okay, so it says here, again, when I see the blood, meaning the representation, that blood represents Yahawashi, the blood of Yahawashi, that represents our faith, that represents the sacrifice that Yahawashi made for us, that we may not be partakers of the sins of this place. Okay, because it says, just as I said before, if you do not believe in Yahawashi, you're condemned already. Okay, I will pass over you, and that's what it means, the Passover, the angel of death passing over you. Okay, and that's going to happen through your faith, because those that didn't have faith and that didn't put the blood, cover their doorposts with the blood, they were hit, man. All right, so again it says, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And the children of Israel, verse 28, and the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they. So again, they hearkened. Okay, and it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn, okay, in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captives that were in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the cattle. Okay, it wasn't just the men that suffered, but also the cattle. Okay, so it says here, and Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not an house where there was not one dead. Okay, so again, just to bringing it back to the fact that the slayings of the Lord shall be many. Okay, there's not gonna one house. Imagine in one city, in Montreal. Let's say in Montreal. Let's say in New York. Let's say okay, in a big metropolis. Okay, let's say in a big metropolis, the whole city, in every house, every apartment. Okay, every house, every apartment. Even if you're in jail, your firstborn dies. Every firstborn in one city is dead. Imagine the wailing. Imagine the screams. Imagine the hurt. Imagine the feeling that you have, man. Okay? Yeah, yo, the everywhere, man. There's not one house where there is not one dead. Okay? Okay? So again, that's that power. And Yahawashi is coming with that power, but he's gonna do that on a global scale. The whole earth, man. That's gonna be a terrible and dreadful sound, man. To hear that, to hear, come on, man. Yahawashi is gonna do something. Come on, man. You can't even put it into words, man. Out of worldly. Okay? The Lord is gonna do something out of worldly. Outworldly. Salakia, I'm inventing words. Outworldly, man. Because it's coming with spiritual powers, man. Okay? The Lord is gonna do a great work. A marvelous work, man. Okay? So it says here in Jeremiah 25 and 31, a noise shall come even to the end of the earth. And again, I'm just thinking that noise could also be that wailing, that mourning for all the death that are going to happen. From the days of darkness, from the times of wrath, even unto the return of Yahawashi. Okay, for the Lord had a controversy. Salaki, for the Lord had a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. Again, pleading meaning judge. He will judge all flesh. And it's either you're gonna be delivered, and it's either you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, it's not no in between. Okay, you're gonna be saved or you're gonna be destroyed. For he will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. Who? The wicked, those that forsook the Lord, those that turned their backs, those that followed after vain thoughts, those that followed after wickedness. Those are the ones that are gonna be left to the sword. Okay, it could be famine, death, destruction, pestilence, all these things, man. The Lord knows how to come on, man. The issues of life and death are in the hands of the Lord, man. Okay, verse 32, thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth to another. It's like from one end of the earth even to unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. To the point where these people are just like this, man. Like, yo, what the hell, man? What's going on, man? Okay? Even, yo, come on, man. People are going to have to acknowledge the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. People are going to have to bow down. Okay? People are going to have to acknowledge that Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai is the power that created heaven and earth, man. That's it. That's all. And it's just prophecy. That's just the word of the Lord, man. That the Lord has to do these things. The Lord has to cause so much bloodshed to happen upon the earth for these people to understand who He is, man. Okay? Right? And again, because they deserve it. Right? All these things are gonna come upon the earth because the earth needs a refresh. And then the earth needs a new start. The earth needs a new government. Okay? So just as you would reform a new corporation, and you would take away all the trash, from the rules, from the way the management, from the way they move, even the logo might be changed, even the name might be changed. Okay, so that's how the Lord is gonna come and make a great cleansing on the earth. But it starts with eliminating the wicked. All right. So it says here, and I'll close up with this: 2 Peter 2:9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So don't think you're gonna escape judgment, man. Okay, don't think that you're gonna escape the hands of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. All right. If you're doing what is expected of you, if you're serving the Lord, doing videos, going out in the highways and byways, pushing for the word, okay. As a woman, you reverence your husband. Okay, you're a teacher of good unto the younger women. Okay, you're a pillar of rest and not a pillar of stress unto your husband. Okay, if you're if you're a youngin, you're reverencing your parents, okay? You're all and everyone walking in the fear of the Lord and following His law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord will preserve you and deliver you from temptation and from the days of evil. But again, He's reserving the unjust, okay, unto the days of judgment to be what? To be punished. All right. So that's the intentions of the Lord. So it's either you're righteous, it's either you seek, for the Yahweh Hashem Yahshai and serve Him in truth and sincerity, so that you may obtain salvation, or that you follow after the ways of the wicked and receive your reward, which is death and destruction. All right. So this is what entails the return of YAHAWASHI. Okay, a mass genocide of all nations and ethnic cleansing. That's what YAHAWASHI is coming to do, man. Okay, the slain of the Lord are gonna be many. Right? You thought Edom knew how to use the sword? Yahushua is coming back, and He's the man of war. He's the Lord of hosts. Right? So He's gonna make people know and understand that He's not to be played with. Okay, He is to be reverenced. Okay, He is to be honored, and He is to be obeyed. Okay. So this being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect. DTA Abababa, Kwam Yashala. Until the next lesson, Lord willing, we're out of here soon. Okay? Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom, shalom, Shabbat, shalom. Shalom.